Yeah, the only thing I can mention that I'm sure would be just additive too is just the fact that we are a full line distributor of the strap technologies. So one thing that's great working with the Grainger sellers is the fact that we basically have everything that would be needed in the strapping world for your customers. And that's an important step, because there's some companies out there that only supply, say, polypropylene or steel, or they might supply buckles but not seals, or not corner protectors, or some of the other things that we'll get into on the next page as well. But we are a full line distributor of all the different technologies and application methods for strap in the industry. Yeah, so it's almost kind of like the pyramid shape when you look at the way we arrange the slide. On the bottom, the base, you have a strapping kit. And the way I look at a strapping kit is it's kind of your entry level into strapping. If you're doing, say, a pallet a day kind of deal, or you're doing a small amount of strapping on an infrequent basis, you probably want a strapping kit, whether it be plastic or steel, depending on the weight of the load that you're trying to secure. It would fit into your small, low volume usage range. Then you move up a step when you get into strapping tools, most specifically when you're getting into battery tools. Now there, you're probably looking at your typical user that's going to be strapping, as an example, say 4 to 6 pallets a day kind of range, where they're going to be strapping frequently enough that you want something more efficient and more cost effective to strap and secure your load. But you just don't want to do it all manually like you would with, say, a strapping kit or maybe some manual tools. And then as you get up to the last level there, the strapping equipment, especially when you get into, say, arch strappers and specifically into pallet strappers, now you're talking about high-speed applications. You're talking about the need of, say, you're doing 30, 40, 50 pallets a day kind of deal, or a shift for that matter, where you need something like a pallet strapper that's going to give you the exact same amount of strap every time, consistently tensioned exactly where you want it, because of all the switches and photo eyes and other things that we put into the conveyance systems on that equipment to ensure that the strap is hitting exactly where you need it, whether that be horizontal strapping, vertical strapping, cross strapping, if that's the case. Most important with any equipment, much like a battery tool, but even better, you're always going to get the same kind of strap performance from a tensioning and a sealing and a location perspective, time and time and time again. Very repeatable.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned the conveyor type systems. At the PAC Expo, when we stopped by your booth, you had a really nice demonstration of a conveyor belt type system or roller type system, where you had a bundle of wood that you had to go in and get strapped first with an automatic strap machine. And then it continued on to a from machine that actually did stretch film around it as well. And I thought that was just really cool to be able to integrate those two types of systems together. And if you guys ever want to learn anything more about what Fromm has to offer, or PAC strapping when it comes to these types of products, definitely reach out to either Mark or myself, and we'll be able to get you more information about those.
Yeah, and the beauty there too is it was fully integrated, two different manufacturers of technology using two different type of control panel interfaces that were able to tie in seamlessly. And you saw how it worked. I know you guys took a lot of great video of it and displayed it on your LinkedIn channels and YouTube channels as well. Just a great way to show off the way the technology works, and also a phenomenal way to deliver. In that case, it's an orbital wrapper. We know that arch machines are a great mechanism to deliver strap as a commodity, and orbital wrappers are a great opportunity to deliver stretch films for wrapping of products as well in that bundling application.